Siliwan, just tell a little bit about you.
I used to work in the IT industry for many years, and until about 10 years ago, I quit my job because my younger son had severe dyslexia. So he was really having hard time coping with schoolwork. Imagine at primary school, he was already at primary two. I was already being asked by the teacher, the Mandarin teacher, Chinese teacher, to let him get exempted from Chinese. And with that, he only left with three subjects, and yet he failed all the three subjects every single time. So because of that, uh, I was actually being taught that no, I have to study hard, get good result, get a good job, then that's considered successful. So my son may even eventually fail his exam and may actually not be able to get his PSLE cert. But that was the one that worried me so much that I decided that I have to quit my job and stay at home to coach him. So that's why I actually end up to be a full-time mother, full-time housewife.
So tell me more about your son. How did he turn things around?
I started to look around for materials. So I was Googling, doing YouTube, etc. And somehow Bob Potter's You Were Born Rich, this video popped into my eyes. It attracted me when I started to watch that video, although it's a very long video, but it really attracted me. In that video, there was one story that really touches my heart a lot, whereby Bob was sharing that a mother of a dyslexic boy sent him a letter to thank him for helping the child outgrown that wrong branding. To board, yeah, dyslexia is actually a wrong branding. It's just to brand the kids that he's not able to perform well. That is a very wrong branding. He told the mother to bring the kids to sit in his seminar, and he taught the kids how to set goal. And the kid end up was very successful. So the mom actually wrote him a letter to thank him. So that was a story that really touches my heart. I say, this is something that I really need as well. I need to help my son to grow out of that wrong branding as well. So at that time, my boy is still about P3, P4. So he was still at the age that I can manage, I can control. So I pull him aside and sit next to me to watch the YouTube over and over again. To me, I feel very grateful. This was the one that really I feel that it helps my son to understand what is setting goal. And from then, he actually really set goal for himself. Sometimes he set very high goal. Bob always like to talk about ABC goal. He also tends to set very high goal for himself. But because of the high goal, he works very hard. He may not achieve the goal, exact result that he wants, but we also learn from Bob's that no result is not important. Goal is really to help you grow out your potential, right? So we also learn that attitude is more important. So I always tell my son that no, I'm happy for you for so long as you have the good attitude. Whatever result you have, we are happy. So because of that, I think he has learned to set goal, even sometimes draw dream board for himself. Every now and then when he wants to do something, he will start to sit down and draw the dream board for himself and say that this is what I want. Paste the picture, etc. So we do all this together. I think all this along the way helps him a lot. And today, he not only going to the course exactly what he wants, he's also doing exactly what he loves to do. He follows his own passion and he's happy and he always feels very proud of himself. Yeah. So being a severe dyslexic kid that is able up to he never outgrows the dyslexia, because dyslexia is something that you cannot cure. But he find way to overcome or find way to go around it and then become very happy and feeling successful. This is what I want from him. So I'm very proud of him. Yeah.
So now that you yourself is studying materials from Bob, right? Yeah, on the Thinking the Results program. Do you share with him? Do you get him to? Can you still drag him to listen with you or watch with you?
I can't really grab him and sit down with me anymore because he has his own mind, he has his own thoughts, his own plan, the activities that he wants to do for himself. But he basically are able to. Sometimes when I play the audios, because I play the audios a lot, sometimes I play with my earpiece on, sometimes I play aloud. When I play aloud, he gets to listen as well. And at times, I do feel surprised that he actually absorbs bits and pieces here and there. There are situations that we come across together. He might be the one who actually bring out certain information and tell me that, "Mommy, this is what was trying to say. This is exactly what he was." I was like, did we hear the piece of information? So yes, this is what he's trying to tell us. This is what we are coming across now. So I do feel that my son has a different absorption rate compared to me.
Subconsciously, he's listening. He's drawn to it already.
Yes, I do feel so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever he's around with me, I will just play my YouTube or my audio aloud, so that I know that even though he might not be paying full attention, actually he does absorb.
Yeah, that's a good way. You should just play out all the lessons while he's around you, although he's not sitting next to you, but his ears and his mind is absorbing, right?
Yes, I do find that is true.
Great. Anything else you'd like to add?
I guess basically I want to reach out to the parents of the dyslexic kids also, that dyslexic is really a wrong branding. These are really smart boys, smart girls, and they are capable of doing whatever they want. And really, and board materials is so helpful that help us through our struggling time when we were really struggling. I'm so grateful that we come across these materials that help us to really set our goal and build ourselves, grow ourselves. And we are still learning, because his materials is so much. Frankly speaking, until now, I still feel that I'm at the very surface. Yeah, I'm still learning a little bit at a time.